What up, though? Looks like my man, Boston Celtics coach Ime Udoke, then got himself in a little bit of hot water, a little bit of trouble, a sticky situation. I don't know if it was sticky. That might be a little inappropriate. Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoke is reportedly being suspended, violating team protocol and keeping his hands to himself. Man, this crazy situation. It's like, wow. And from all the reports, I'm not going to say the woman's name because, the reports haven't put her name out there publicly. And, people don't want to, jump the gun and be wrong and spread somebody's information all out there like that. But, yeah, this is a crazy situation. Ime, took the Celtics to the finals last year, kind of been building with the team. He's a first year head coach. He did come over, after being an assistant coach for a while, comes from Greg Popovich. But yeah, this is a wild situation. He has been in a relationship with Nia Long. It's been very public. So you got that aspect of it too. A lot of people were upset, like, yo, how could you, cheat on your lady or whatever like that, especially with a team employee. The crazy shit is, though, it's a lot of layers to this not really just about this, but the response or the comparison to punishments that other people have been getting. Namely, you look at what happened with Robert Sarver, the owner of the Phoenix Suns, and having a 1-year suspension and that fine for all the crazy stuff he was doing with racism and, misogyny and just creating a toxic work environment. I guess this could be toxic, but I don't know. Sometimes people like toxic, it looks like. But anyways, yeah. So Ime, he has this situation now, and on one hand, you do got to take it serious because he is technically the boss of whoever that this subordinate was. So, people can be using their situations sometimes to take advantage or to flex their power or to, get those type of favors from their employees, which is, 100% not cool and should be, punished for that. At the same time, I'm not sure if this rises to the level of what Sarver's been accused of. Even NFL quarterback Deshaun Watson, his situation is a lot crazier than what Ime Udoke's is. And from what all the reports are, that it was 100% consensual situation. So, it's at least that, from what it looks like, isn't looking to be too bad. Not like he was really abusing his power, but we don't know what happened. Yeah, this is just wild. And the one thing that I don't want to see, I don't want to see more coverage of this than we seen of Brett Favre and what he did last week, or what came out last week about what he's been doing and how disgusting that is. I see a lot of people already on this, and I've seen a lot of people stay away from the Brett Favre thing. So I just don't want to see us picking and choosing what we're outraged about. I think we gotta kind of have to have some type of standards of what level of outrage certain things bring. And, once again, the facts in this aren't all the way out. Everything isn't known, so we don't know, exactly what happened and if there was an abuse of power or this was just a 100% consensual relationship and, it got found out. Like, we don't know how it came out yet. Like, how did it come out? Like, did somebody, how it come out? But anyways, yeah, it's out. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. Boston Celtics they had high hopes. I think like the betting odds favorites in Vegas, through the whole offseason as far as like teams to win the championship in 23. So this is definitely a blow, especially with a couple of injuries over the offseason that they had. And now you got your whole head coach out. This ain't good, man. This ain't a good look. They're definitely not going to fire him, because if they fire him, he'd have a job tomorrow. He did take, in his first year, go to the finals with a team. Had a historic level defense. So on the court wise, he A1. I don't think there's too much, you can criticize there, especially for a first year head coach. This off the court stuff, I think the fact that it was consensual is really not going to be too terribly crazy, because, it's, whatever happens in the office workplace happened in the office workplace. But focusing and getting the team going and ready for the season, especially with training camp about to start, It's a huge distraction, and professional teams, they don't like distractions a lot. Like, distractions aren't a good thing. You're trying to get your team over the hump, trying to get your team to the next level. You don't need any other things to focus on. You need them to be locked in 100% in the zone. So, also, this what this does to his partner, already being a public figure, putting her more in the limelight. Now she has questions that she's gonna have to answer, and being on people's top of people's minds, and being in the headlines, and people Twitter feeds, and all of that type of stuff. That's nasty too. So, man, thoughts and prayers to everybody involved. I hope everybody makes it through the situation as best they can. I hope players that didn't really have anything to do with somebody's indiscretions, in their bedroom, don't have to really suffer too much for this. And yeah, just stay tuned. I don't know. Let's more news drops, and we'll be able to put the pieces together a little bit better. But dang, Ime. Come on, Ime. Y'all like, comment, subscribe down below right there, man. And Ime.